Let's get started. Lucy, let's start with you. I'm always forgetting what day it is because working the overnight shift does that to you. I'm sure you know that by now. You go in on one day and you get out of work the next day, but you still think it's the day you went in on because you haven't gone to sleep yet. See, the way I think is that when you wake up, it's a new day. So even though it's 10 o'clock and I haven't slept, I'm still thinking it's Thursday, and I've realized it's Friday. And if I go to sleep now, I'm not going to wake up in time to make this video, so I'm making it before I go to bed. Days of the weeks are confusing. You haven't gotten into Doctor Who? I'm going to let you know right now, one episode you need to look up, because there aren't really many spoilers to the entire rest of the series in the episode. And it's like brilliantly written. I got my coworker addicted to Doctor Who recently because I showed him this episode to start with, and that episode is Blink, the one Charlie wrote the song about called Blink. And that episode is just brilliant. It's amazing. If you're gonna give it a chance, go watch that episode and just have your mind blown, really. Speaking of Doctor Who, I have to catch up on the new series because I don't know how or why, but I apparently got really busy after the first few episodes of the new series came out in April, and I've only seen the first 3 episodes of them, and now the new series is starting soon, so I really need to catch up. TJ, punishments for the rugby tournament for you and Lucy. I still don't know how we're gonna judge that. If they meet in the throughout the tournament, throughout the World Cup, if they meet in a match, then obviously whoever wins is the winner. If not, and neither of them win the World Cup, how do we decide which one's the winner? And I was thinking, instead of like doing a punishment, like instead of calling it a punishment, even though it's still technically a punishment, what if we could do a punishment to decrease worlds suck? If that would be, you know, a good idea. Lucy and TJ shouldn't even be the ones discussing this because they are parties that are involved in this. So maybe it should be up to the rest of us to decide. So Rima and Danielle and Jins and James, if you guys are still watching, what would you think about making them do a punishment to decrease worlds suck? Green screen. This thing, mad heavy. Still haven't opened it. Still scared to open it because it's so big. And my other green screen is still up. The story behind that green screen, the one up on the wall, is that my friend got a green screen and she didn't need it, and she heard that I was interested in owning a green screen, so she gave it to me. So I got that one for free. But this one, the ridiculously huge one, 9 feet by 15, $30. Got it for $30 on Amazon. Really cheap, in my opinion, for something of that size, but it'll take a while to ship. I swear I waited at least 3 weeks for it. Took a really long time. TJ, if you would be interested, Patent Pending is playing a show in Cambridge, Massachusetts. I hope I pronounced that right. Cambridge? I think it's Cambridge. I don't know. But Patent Pending is playing there on the 28th, which is next Sunday, a week from now. And Danielle, you didn't make a video because I know you've been busy, and I left a bunch of suggestions on your discussion thing that you posted in your pants. I don't know if anyone else has seen it yet, but I left you some suggestions. Best of luck working out your whole schedule. I'm hoping that your hiatus will be temporary and you will be back once everything calms down after the school year starts and you get everything under control. I hope you take my suggestions. I hope you consider them, you know. And hopefully we will see you back in our collab soon. So good luck with your new job. And lastly, I want to talk about is the Project for Awesome is coming up in December, as we all know. And I don't know if this is too soon to start talking about it or if it's the perfect time to start talking about it. I could start the discussion in your pants and we can do it on there. But I just want to know, are we going to do a collab of us for one charity for Project for Awesome, and then we can do all our own individually still? I think that's a great idea. I think James was the one who came up with that, and I want to do that. So I guess we should start talking about like what charities and organizations we would like to promote for Project for Awesome. I don't know, just ramblings through my head. Lastly, before I go, I'm gonna leave a link to a video I just uploaded to my other collab channel, Skits for Kicks, because that is honestly, in my opinion, the best skit I have ever made in my life. And as a disclaimer, notice, spoiler, whatever you want to call it, it's not a comedy skit. It is more of a darker tone.